Time to catch up with women's basketball, joined by head coach Carey Green. And Coach, I got my dance moves out during practice today. It was quite the vibe here inside the practice facility. Let's go over the philosophy of piping in the music and what the philosophy is behind that.
Well, we wanted today a lot of conditioning, and we wanted some rhythm and intensity and effort, and basically you can get that from music. And, we're still an idea from Chip Kelly, who was at Oregon and currently is in the NFL, just trying to tempo a practice. And through today's practice, I was very pleased. We really finished pretty strong. In fact, the last drill, we were amazing in the last drill, and then sort of faded away at the end. But early in the season, I guess that's what you could understand is sort of normal.
You've been in practice now quite a few sessions. How have things gone?
Well, it's still early. We've got like 3 potential starters, or at one time starters, that are out right now with ankle injuries or concussion protocol or a mystery back injury, that we're trying to fight through. So it's given some opportunities for some walk-ons and some new transfers and freshmen coming in. And Audrey is doing very, very well. Carly is really mixed in, and the 2 freshmen, Candace and Shayna, is doing very well. It's doors of opportunity for them that, we're going to need them to be able to be productive throughout the season sometimes. And, we're just trying to get healthy, still early. Overall conditioning, I think we're a little ahead of schedule of what we were last year, but again, we don't have a lot of depth right now.
Familiar face, familiar name, and Jasmine Gardner is back this year from her injury. How has she looked in the few sessions you've been with her?
Well, she's obviously a little rusty. Today gave great effort today. So if she can continue to play with a lot of intensity and effort, she's going to help us inside. And we need her. We missed her last year, and it's unfortunately a knee injury. It slows everything down, and I just don't want her to get trying to get it back so quick, because in reality we need her all season long, but we need her playing her A game in March.
And finally, Carey, you went overseas during the summer. How has the retention rate been from what you guys accomplished out there and applied it here to the early season practice?
Well, it seemed like it's so long ago, and the overall picture was more of just spiritual growth. And it was great that our team chemistry could come together and to play a few games, but I think it was memories that just enriched our lives more than anything else. And as far as retention from basketball perspective, come on now, a little bit too long ago. And but it was encouraging, and overall just spiritual growth and team chemistry. I think we grew, and it was overall just a tremendous, awesome, life-changing experience.
Well, next time you need some input on music to play, come by me or Nick Pierce's way. We'll be sure to add to the collection if you need any help, okay?
All right, thank you.
That's head coach Carey Green. We're now joined by senior guard Emily Frazier. Emily, thanks for taking some time with us here today. It's fall break coming up this weekend, but you girls are still working hard. So how practices have gone so far?
They've gone really well. I'm very pleased with the team. We have about 4 newcomers. 3 of them can play. Everyone's picking things up really well. I think the chemistry of the team is much better than what it was last year at the start of the year, so I'm really excited.
Now, this program is used to winning championships, but when you don't, it doesn't happen much. How much hungry does that make the offseason for this team?
Very, very. I'm proud of everyone. Everyone's worked really hard at home and here. I think everyone's pretty hungry. The newcomers are starting to get the vibe of, well, we lost last year, and that's not happening again, and we're going to win, and we're going to go to NCAA. I mean, we're just, sky's the limit. Everyone's got that real mentality, so it's good.
We got the input from Coach Green about the music being pumped in and things like that, and it's one of those things where you're done for practice, but you probably still hear the same beats going on in your head. So what's your take on the music here at practice and what it does for the team?
Well, personally, I like playing with music because I feel like basketball is a flow to me. It's just so playing with music, I just feel like I'm in a flow. but it also helps with communication. It helps you get focused because it's distracting. And so I think it's really wise because we have a lot of big games this year and they're away. And I don't know, I think it's a good preparation. And I mean, personally, I like it, but I think it's good.
Well, you're a senior, so you kind of get preferential treatment sometimes. So my question is now, who picks the music?
The managers. We trust their taste in music. They have very good taste. And so, yeah, me and Ellie, the other senior guard, we're actually in the process of picking the music for the game warm-up, like for games, home game warm-up. So we get some music from the managers. They get some music from us, but most of the time they pick it.
And before we let you go, as we kind of gear up for the next couple of weeks, what is this team doing to mesh and to get ready for the first game, which is over a month away, but you can never have too many practices?
Well, we hang out a lot on and off the court, and I think that's important. Everybody gets along really well. But I guess to say that we're meshing quick early is that we're addressing stuff early. Like when someone's messing up, it's not like, oh, it's okay, like you just started. It's like, no, you need it, like we're gonna deal with that now. So I think that's the biggest thing of the meshing is that we're addressing stuff. The coaches are addressing stuff, the returners are addressing stuff early, trying to get the flow as quick as possible.
Sounds like we're in mid-season form already. Emily, thanks for your time. Have a great season.
Thank you.
That's Emily Frazier from Magnolia, Texas. I'm Alan York for Liberty Flame Sports Network.